Oh my god, this video is gonna be really ironic because I'm super tired right now. Should do some jumping jacks. Speaking of jumping, let's jump right in. So, hey guys, I'm Yes or No, and today I want to talk to you about how you're cheating yourself out of an exciting life. So the whole reason I wanted to talk about this topic was because last week I went to Berlin to this convention of sorts where all these innovative companies were showcasing themselves and trying to get really hot talent. But I don't think they're ready for this jelly. Why do I say I don't think they're ready for this jelly? Well, let me tell you. Each company had to give a 60-second presentation. Some people got up on stage and they were fabulous, right? Shooting off confetti cannons, getting super pumped and into what they were doing. Yeah, and then other companies not so much. Not naming any names, but some people got up on stage and it's like they weren't interested in what they had to say. And because they were so bored by themselves, the rest of us stopped listening. Is the sun trying to block me out right now? When the sun attacks, the YouTubers move. Let's go. Oh, that was like 2 steps. So essentially, TLDR version of this video, if you're just running through the motions in your life, you're gonna be bored, right? And people are gonna be bored by you. So I was watching this comedy show called This Is Not Happening, essentially a show where comedians tell real stories about their life. And I was watching this guy named Sal Volcano, and he essentially told this story of when a pair of women's pants got delivered to his apartment by mistake. And instead of just returning them like any normal neighbor would do, he went a step further. He found the email address of the woman the pants were supposed to go to, and he decided he was gonna write a ransom note for the pants. If you want to know exactly what the note said, you should go check out the video. I'll link it down below. You guys, he went full-on middle school style on this ransom note. He was cutting out letters and magazines to glue them to a page to spell out if you want your pants, you're gonna have to give me some peanut butter. I mean, and this guy was allergic to peanut butter, right? He was just doing it all for the joke. It must have taken him 5 hours. He did 18 pages of ransom note this way. As he was trying to justify what he was doing, he said, "You guys, you don't get it. This is what life is, right? This is living." And I mean, granted, he did all this while under the influence of edibles, but the idea is that you want to bring that level of excitement to the mundane. Just even putting the slightest amount of extra effort into what you do can really make you stand out. Speaking of standing out, the sun is attacking me again. We're gonna do the 2-step move over. Everybody 1 2-step. Don't forget your cellular. Oh yeah, now we're good. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. Consider the average response to the question, "How are you?" Most people say some variation of, "I'm good, thanks." "Oh my god, boy, sleep, that's so boring, huh?" But now imagine if your response had just a little extra bit of oomph, right? Imagine somebody says, "How are ya?" And you're like, "Oh, I've been a heck of a lot better since the cafeteria started serving wasabi tater tots. Thanks for asking." Boom. Boom. More interesting to you, more interesting to them. It's a win-win. Winner, wasabi tater tot dinner. But seriously, try this, right? It works. Whether you're just meeting somebody new for the first time or you're trying to entertain your wife of 30 years, just putting a little bit of more oomph into what you do, a little bit more passion, a little bit more caring about what you're saying can really make life more entertaining for them. And as a byproduct, it can work for you too. I say this in a funny way, but I'm 100% serious. If you want more examples of people doing hilarious and out-of-the-box things with everyday scenarios, highly recommend watching James Veitch is a Terrible Roommate. I'll link it down below. It'll leave you saying, "What the duck?" And of course, my Instagram is always a good place to see more examples of out-of-the-box thinking. My stories get pretty wild. So, wild thing. Go make your heart sing. Go make everything groovy. Wild thing, I think I'm leaving. Bye. Hey, no, no.
oh, oh.